The price of a cup of coffee has risen to $2.45 today. Yesterday's price was $2.30. Find the percentage increase. Round your answer to the nearest tenth of a percent. And so, as with any percent problem, you can set up a proportion to find your answer here. Okay, so keep in mind we are actually looking for a percent. And so, therefore, the question mark or the variable that we're going to use is going to go above the 100 value in the percent ratio. Okay. Question is, what's going to go in the denominator and what is going to go in the numerator of the numerical value ratio? All right. So let's talk a little bit about that. So when you're looking through a problem like this, first I want you to find the old price, or the way it used to be. What was the value in the past? And so that would be yesterday's price. Okay, so that value, guys, is going to be associated with the 100% value. And so what we're going to do is put that on the bottom. Okay, so that's going to be 230 down there at the denominator. And so of course that leaves the new price, the most recent value, for the top, 245. Okay. All right, and so let's go through all of the math. You know you're going to multiply diagonally. All right, so start out with that, $2.45. So 2.45 times 100, of course, gives you 245. And now divide by the remaining value here. That's 2.30. So it's 245 divided by 2.30. And that turns out to be 106.52. I'm going to use those first two digits after the decimal point. It comes out to, on the calculator, a lot more than that, but it's 106.52. Now, all right, here's a little bit of a wrinkle here. This is something that you need to understand what you're going to do. All right, so to get the actual answer, you would need to now, this is one extra step than you may be used to, subtract 100, the 100% from the 106.52%. Of course, that's 6.52. Easy enough, right? And so at this point, don't forget it did say round your answer to the nearest tenth of a percent. Okay, and so that's what we're going to do. So it is 6.52%, but we're going to round to the nearest tenth. So this is the tenth, right? That's in the tenth place, 6.5. So that 5 is in the tenth place. You have to look to the hundredths place in order to round. And if that number is 5 or above, then the tenth spot, this number, has to go up by one value. All right, so if that was the case, we would go to 6.6, but it's not. As you can see, it's 2. This is less than 5, right? And so that's just going to stay 6.5. And so ultimately, finally, your answer is just 6.5%. All right, and that's how that works.